All right, howdy, folks. So I got 1 September 2021. It's like 3:40 p.m. So it's probably 6:40 out there out east because it's 3:40 Pacific Standard Time. How's everybody doing today? All right. Hope everybody has had a good day today, and thanks for tuning in. So I want to talk about this lady named Mercedes Morr. Okay, man. She's an IG model, okay, 33 years old, had 8 million subscribers. I mean, these IG models are killing it though. I mean, they changed the game, the whole entire game for modeling. Man, this happened actually in Richmond, Texas. She was killed, okay, from what the story says, because there's more and more articles popping up on this, but she was supposed to have been killed by an obsessed fan, okay? But from further research and further, posts and people talking and so forth, that this was something that her sugar daddy, allegedly, or her boyfriend, okay, has done, allegedly, because I guess on the surface, I was trying to analyze this thing. Maybe they wanted it to look like the sugar daddy had killed the man for maybe coming to his house, and maybe the guy killed the girlfriend. Okay, that's the way that I surmise it, or whatever, or the way he wanted it to look like. Okay, the way he wanted to paste that type of scenario. But when the guy was, they found that guy killed, okay, that came from Florida, that he had multiple stab wounds in his abdomen, okay. So if he had allegedly killed her, all right, and let's say if he took his life, I don't think that he's going to stab himself repeatedly. All right. And this was a high class community. So they didn't want any guns to go off or whatever. So the assailant, they didn't want anybody to know this was going on. And there's no forcible entry in that home. What else did I want to say? There was no, I think, any type of, let's say, emails or talk about any sexual relations between Miss Moore and the obsessed fan. Okay, so I would just thinking, because Mrs. Moore was found strangled with a wound, I guess what is it? A hit to the head. Okay, so when I don't know, and when I analyze this in final analysis, this seems like it's some type of execution, some type of business fallout. And what I think that happened was, okay, the guy was called out there, all right. Again, there was no forcible entry, so that means he was let in, all right. It might have been talk about some type of deal, okay, and I don't know, like there could have been like a disagreement, maybe a standoff, and next thing you know, all right, these two people are found dead. So there was probably at least like three or more people involved in this incident. That includes Miss Moore and the obsessed fan, okay, but at least there was one person that had killed those two. You understand what I'm saying? The sugar daddy, and probably at least, and maybe one more other person, okay, that held those two individuals down and killed those two individuals. And that's unfortunate for Miss Moore. She was doing very, very well, so I don't think she really needed, a sugar daddy, or I don't know if she got, caught up in some type of illegal business, but she really didn't need to do that. Um, she just could have probably just focused on making her money, and that would be it. But eventually, these IG thought models or whatever, okay, that stuff is going to eventually fizz out. And she's 33 years old, so she's getting older, so she may have been looking into getting something else. But crime don't pay, y'all. You really got to be careful of the company that you keep, because a lot of these sugar daddies or whatever, they involved in other things like drugs and other type of crimes and stuff like that. Hell, they even got like lawyers. I know some, I'm not going to say, okay, um, that work in law enforcement or legal system or whatever. They got uh, that are sugar daddies or whatever, okay, or have like I don't know, these women that's working for them, okay. So yeah, I think this is an execution, and my regrets go out to that woman's family, as well as the other young man that came out of Florida. I guess the alleged like obsessed fan, and hopefully justice is going to be brought up, and it's just a matter of time before everything's going to come out. Okay, once the Houston police, they finish up their investigation. But I'm just telling you what I thought happened in that home. Okay, and many people around that community that they interviewed and lived near her or seen her around was saying, nothing went on in that house, and it's like one of those communities where hardly anything goes on or whatever, especially the community that she lived in. Okay, so I don't know, just I would say be careful of the company you keep, and crime doesn't pay. That's if allegedly she was involved. All right, but I think that it must have been some type of criminal activity type angle in this. That's just my belief. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I got clothes I got to finish up. I got to get to work. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments. Let me know what you think in a respectful manner. And stay tuned for the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening.